Hey guys, I want to just go over how to set up your T-charts in Virtual World using tables. The reason I want you to use the tables, it just allows me to see your work organized. If you want to keep printing these off and then showing me your work that way, that is okay. But some of you guys aren't showing any work at all because I think you find it to be a bit cumbersome. However, I do still need to see your work to get credit, right? So if we take this first example right here, the given always goes in the first box. So I'm just going to type that in there. You could copy paste. It's really up to you. And then I know that I'm going to use this conversion because I'm starting with centimeters, and that first question is asking for inches. So I know that centimeters has to go below to cancel, and that inches is going to go on top. When I cancel out my centimeters, I then can look at my conversion factor to see that the number before centimeters is 2.54. Then the number before inches is the 1. That's going to tell me that I need to divide 55.4 divided by 2.54 to get my inches that are in that amount of centimeters. I know that my given has 3 sig figs, 55.4, and when I divide that by the centimeters to 3 sig figs, that gives me 21.8 inches, right? And if you want to either highlight that or maybe change the color so like I can see your answer easier, you can do it that way. Oops. Okay. And then I had this set up right for an in-person world. So I need, like, if you have to move these down, you can totally do so, right? I just want to see your work. So if I come down here to number 2, I need to go to Insert, Table, and set up a 2 by 2, right, so that I have one across and one down. It's going to be big, right, so I can edit that by moving the lines over, right? So I'm going to still put my given in the first box. Now, one of the mistakes I saw a ton was that you thought that this M by itself meant miles, and it does not. It means meters, right? So if I put kilometers on the bottom and meters on the top, here I know that I'm doing a metric conversion because I have a prefix and a base unit because these are the same, right? And so I know that the prefix always gets the 1 and that the 10 to the, if you hit control and then the greater than sign, it'll make it up high. And then I can type in to the third power there. A lot of you guys, alternatively, were just writing like 1E3, and that works as well, okay? So I know I'm going to multiply across and divide by the bottom, and so that gives me 4,950 meters. And again, I can highlight that or color code it or do whatever you'd like to do, right? All right. So that's how I want to set up these charts, right? Remembering to canceling out your units and remembering that you only, when I lock down your browser, you don't get to Google whatever conversion you want. You'll be given your yellow sheet. That yellow sheet has these conversions on it with these factors. And the factor, that 10 to the power of whatever, always goes with the base unit. 1 always goes with the prefix, okay? So I want you to remember that as you continue on. I'm also going to do an example of what we call the longer T-charts. So a lot of you guys just decided to make them short, and then I'm assuming look up conversion factors. That is not what I want you to do. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4 conversion factors for the English to metric that you need. You don't need to look up any other ones. These are provided for you, okay? So when I'm going from fluid ounces to liters, and I look up here at fluid ounces, I see that it goes to milliliters. However, milliliters to liters, that is a metric conversion. So you should be able to go from fluid ounces to milliliters to liters. That is 3, okay, units that you need to go to. So I'm going to insert a table. This time I'm going to make it 3 long so that I have a spot to put my given, 6.987 fluid ounces. I can cancel out fluid ounces below and go to milliliters using the conversion factor at the top of the page. Then I can cancel out milliliters and go to liters to answer the question. It's a longer T-chart. It takes more boxes. This is my conversion factor at the top of the page, right? So 1 fluid ounce, equals 29.57 milliliters. Then this is a metric conversion because they both have a base unit of liters. The prefix gets the 1, and the 10 to the -3 goes with the liters. Now I'm just going to multiply across. And when you do that, you should get 0.02066. I need 4 sig figs because that is 4 sig figs, right? So I'm going to highlight that, color it red, right? Just see like that. There's my answer. All right. So you have to be showing all the units and conversions that you have access to, okay? Not just made up ones. So making sure that you are not looking up all the conversion factors. I have given you all these conversion factors. Your metric conversion factors are given to you as well on your yellow sheet. Now, if you can't find your yellow sheet, or you have still decided that you can't come pick up any paperwork, if you go to the home page and you just click on modules, okay, we're going to scroll down to technology help. I think that's where I put it. Oh no, I put it somewhere. I'm going to make sure I put it here as well, because I have shortcuts and writing on a PDF, how to make a screenshot and things like that, but I think you guys already know that part. Aha, I put it in Unit 1. That's where I put it. So this conversion cheat sheet is one that I gave the students in person, and so you have access to that as well. That will take you to, and it makes you make a copy of it, right? Because I don't want you editing mine. But this gives you those same conversion factors with a little other ones, a few others. I only put the ones that you needed for the conversions PL in that one. This one just gives you some other ones. And then it also gives you another place to have those factors. Okay, so that is provided to you as well. That is in the Unit 1 module. It says conversion cheat sheet. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you need to resubmit, resubmit. Thank you.